A good morning. Hopefully you guys are ready for a wonderful Friday. I wasn't gonna have a video this morning, but then I wanted to talk about something. So we're having a video this morning while we open up something awesome that's gonna be a couple months down the road. But if you're gonna listen to our little talk this morning, tune into the video. I'm gonna give you something awesome to see. Okay, so Nebula Banshee 2018s. 6 were made, only 5 turned out to be A grades, only 3 made it onto the website. Why? Artificial scarcity, obviously. No, that is not the case. It would make sense. Yeah, it's a good business plan, kind of. The best business plan would be to move as many units as possible. So the Nebula colorway, I think we've had it on the Life, the Respawn, and the Banshee. When I did those the first time, I sent those all in together, had a small number of each of them made as the testing, and that's why we had a small number of the B-18s. I didn't have a lot of B-18 Rawls, and 12 pieces got made into that Nebula. That's why those ones were limited. That was the story behind that. What was I was going back to the artificial scarcity. Yes, so selling the most yo-yos possible is definitely the best business decision. So on like Rainbow Road, Kaleidoscope, back when the swirls were coming out good, the Nebula, any of those colorways, it's a process to get them into larger numbers. So right now we're kind of seeing on those 3 colorways that are really popular. They're very popular because they're kind of new and fresh, and I have them in the experimental series right now still. That's not something that's been proven over time to continue to come out good, and I had a bunch of testers done basically. So that's why those numbers are so small compared to, say, a solid color for sure, and then any of our other regular proven colorways. Hopefully that makes sense. But it definitely makes way more business sense to do a full run of Nebulas or Kaleidoscopes or Rainbow Roads in the future, now that I know that they're consistent, because we've done it across multiple yo-yos. So the surface area changes. That is a issue sometimes for some anodizing colorways across different yo-yos. So that's why I do tests on multiple different yo-yos. You'll see that for the Kaleidoscope and Rainbow Road as well. But now that I know it's coming across well, we can move it into standard production, which is closer to 20 to 25 units when I get a colorway done, instead of this 5 to 10 range that we have been seeing. So that kind of just gives you a quick little update. Obviously it'd be much better on my end to drop a full batch of these colorways, but as you guys know, you're learning this process, you're kind of coming across this process with me, and this is the way we do things here. Slower than we probably should, just because it can't be my main focus right now. The 9 to 5 unfortunately has to be a main focus because that consistent income is needed, and then the kids. So this stuff I'm doing my best to mainstream. I think we're doing a really good job. The Patreon page for the consistent orders has been a huge help to allow me to push different items and ideas. So you guys will see more of that coming out over there this summer and fall. But that's just a little bit of the behind the scenes, specifically on those Nebula Banshees, why they were so limited. Let's show you something that's coming in the future. It's going to be a while till these come, but we'll show you one or two. So I've had these raw parts for a long time, and it's not something I can get more of. The machine shop that did these is shut down. I've been sitting on these for a while for our retirement run, for our final run of Warthog. And I'm glad to finally have these back. Took me a while to decide when to drop them and, well, not when to drop them, but when to get them anodized and what colors to do. So I think for the retirement batch, we've got 20 units of 6061 and 20 units of 7075, 20 of the AL7s. And it's going to be four or three different colorways. And I'm just going to show you one or two. I forget if we did one colorway on both the 7075 and 6061. Okay, it looks really good in this big cup. So this is one of the colorways we're going to show you, and that's the kaleidoscope. See, more were coming, guys. Just had to do some tests. And let's reach down in here and show you one more to thank you for enjoying this video with us today. Okay, that looks good. It's clean. Very clean. So there's issues. This one's a 7075, the AL7. There's always issues with the anodizing. He had this anodizer has not done AL7 for me before, so I was a little bit worried about this. But he came out and just told me straight up front things that will not work for him for AL7. So this is just a cleaner purple with an aqua speckle. It's just nice. It's just clean. It's just nice. And the Diamond Blast feels fantastic. That's good. I wasn't sure how it would translate. His would translate onto the 7075. He wasn't sure either. And it is still perfect. So anyways, have a great Friday. Have a great weekend. Remember, no drops this coming week. And I just fixed the cart. So if you're still here and you wanted a Warthog or a Covenant Warpath, I just fixed the cart. So if you're watching this morning, there should be 2 or 3 up there. For whatever reason, they were stuck in pending status for somebody else that was, I don't know, they made it to the last payment page and then did not check out. So head on over there quickly this morning if you want one. And we'll see you guys soon. Have a great weekend. Come on.